So you're looking for some Wii games for your kids?
I'm not, but I'm sure someone else is out there.
So today we put together some good games for young kids. I mean, it's one of the most common questions we get is like, oh, I've got some kids that are under 8 years old. Which game should we play on the Wii with them or get them to play? Just because there's so many, and that's what we're diving into today.
Why a lot of people buy the Wii.
Exactly.
Right? So we haven't really touched on that. Yeah, some of the games we've touched on most of them are appropriate for kids and would be great. But this is going to really be more specific as to what games you should look for.
Yeah, and to start us off, we're going to go with a big series, the Lego series. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. Most kids like Lego. I'm not going to say all, but most. And the beauty of the Lego games is there's so many you can pick from. So whether they're into Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Batman, Harry Potter, you're gonna be able to find something that they like. And even if you can't find the exact one, oh, they like Lord of the Rings, you can't find it, chances are they're really gonna like the Star Wars one, even if they've never seen it.
And it's gonna be on the cheap.
Yeah, these games are all really cheap. You should be able to get any one of them for about $10 or less. And there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of those. You'll never come across one that is like, why is this so much money? Unless it's sealed up or something, right?
Yeah, and I mean, even going as far as sealed games, they're not expensive sealed games, but buy it secondhand, you'll get it for $10 or less, and that's number one.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it, and they're co-op.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, that's right. They're all co-op from start to finish. So especially if you have two kids.
I was just gonna go right to our next one, but yeah, totally forgot about that.
Yeah, if you've got two kids and you want to jump in and get them both to play from start to end, you can do it on any Lego game.
That's right. Now, we've touched on this before, a couple times I think actually. Wii Sports, it's a no-brainer. You gotta have this. Like if it doesn't come with your Wii, go and find it because you and your kids, your whole family will enjoy this, and it's just one of those games that needs to be part of your Wii collection. It should be the first game you get for your Wii.
There is a reason why Nintendo packaged these originally with the Wii, because they're good for all ages.
It displays what the Wii can do, but it's not just like a glorified tech demo. You'll enjoy this. You'll sit down and you'll stand up.
That's right.
Play this, right? So, and it's dirt cheap, right? It's gone up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's still cheap considering
what it could be. Yeah, $20 is going to pick up that game. Might be able to get it for less, but that would be the expectation, 20 or less.
But there is a good chance that it comes with a bundle if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So.
But speaking of cheap games, and we've also talked about this one before, Wii Play. I mean, it's kind of like Wii Sports, except a little simpler. I mean, this one's multiplayer. It's only 1 or 2 players, but this one really emphasizes on what you're doing with your hands and getting the coordination with a bunch of little mini games, whether it's shooting targets or controlling little tanks on the screen or just playing table tennis. You'll have a lot of fun, and like I said, for $5, you really just can't go wrong on that one.
2-player as well. That one's only 2-player. It's not 4-player. So now we've saved, I'm not going to say the best for last, but an excellent game. It's also the priciest on here, but I'll explain why in a minute. Kirby's Dream Collection. Saved it for the end because it's 6 games in one. Kirby's Dream Land 1, 2, and 3. Kirby's Superstars. Kirby and the Crystal Shards, and Kirby's Adventure on the NES. So you get a little bit of everything. You get some Game Boy, you get some Super NES, you get some NES, and you get an N64. So you're kind of getting Kirby's mainline, like all of his games up until a
you're getting the collections essentially through the era.
So your kids probably won't remember some of these games, but you'll probably remember some of them, but they'll enjoy all of them. So what I mean is, at the very last one, Kirby and the Crystal Shards, that has some multiplayer offerings as well.
Yeah, some mini games and stuff.
Yeah, some mini games that you can all enjoy, but all of those other ones are single player. So, and that one,
it's a little bit more expensive. The most expensive game we've recommended so far, it's $80. Really, that's what you're going to be paying for it.
Be looking for.
If you look for like a loose disc copy of it versus a completed set, you probably will get it for closer to $60. But yeah, I would expect somewhere between $60 and $80. And if you can find it for any less than that, scoop it up. Even as a collector, anyone would want it for their Wii collection.
Pricey, but we think it's worth it.
Yeah.
So, moving on from there, if you haven't subscribed, we'll do that, of course.
Yeah. And if you like this video, I mean, it does help us out with the algorithm.
And like this video, of course, right?
Yeah.
And what are we linking into? What playlist are we linking into?
Well, our Wii playlist, you know, the
Right.
one that they probably came from to get here.
No. They went right to this video.
Yeah, well,
this is our best one.
if you came right to here, then you might want to check out our other game recommendations, how to set up your Wii, all those kind of things, and we have that in the playlist right here.
Well, 9 times out of 10, it covers my face, so